Hey everybody, I won't be able to look and see if you can see me or not, but I know you can see Melanie, and that's what's important. Because I just put my headlamp on the camera, because with a headlamp on me and glaring at Melanie's face, then it would be blinding her. We're sitting here, we've got our mountain house food, which we mentioned a bit ago, and here evening coffee chat with Melanie.
With Melanie?
You got your lid on. Anyway, evening coffee chat. And I know a lot of people want to know Melanie's opinion on things, and what does Melanie think, and what does Melanie feel. Melanie's pretty quiet though, so people think that I prompt her and try to put answers in her head, but it's not true. She's just really quiet. Even at home, Melanie's quiet, which is part of why I love her. It's nice. Anyway, Melanie, how do you feel being out here in the dark?
It's scary.
It's scary, but it's not.
It's not. It's because, well, it's nice because we have a time together and spend and explore what is life when we go survive and how to survive lives, because we don't know when it's the time that we can have to survive something, and we have to learn. And it's really experiencing of me because I never had like this before, to go outside and have camp and cooking outside. When I was grow up, my father and I will do something like this, but we don't have like that. We just have like a woods and something exploring, but it's so different. But there's a lot of things that you have to learn also, that when the times and all the things that you have to survive, you have to learn it, because when the times comes, you don't know what you're gonna do, because you're just scared and you don't know where to go. And at least you prepare and you have something to learn, that you know what's the step you're gonna do, and that's really nice.
Now, considering what we have here, minus the tent, but you have been out with me with the ultralight shelter, would you feel comfortable if we had to leave home and survive somewhere?
Of course. It's like, part of life is to learn and to put in your mind that it's not all the time that you have a comfortable life and have a nice house, and you have to learn that that's not that's not what do you call that? It's just that's your life. You don't know what is for tomorrow, what is futures come. So it's quite amazing that sometimes you have to learn and you have to prepare yourself.
Melanie mentioned the stove. This is one we mentioned earlier, and it is a wood gasifier. It burns twigs and cooks your meal. Right now we're just keeping it simmering because we're going to try cooking some s'mores in a while. That is why Melanie came out here. Forget everything else, right? No, but we do have a tent this time around. It's just I didn't feel like messing with all that gear. I've got a lot of products I'm reviewing, stuff I'm experimenting with and testing out. And we brought our boat across the lake over to Pine Island. And I just didn't want to have all that extra gear. So I emptied out my backpack from... what is in my backpack, I could still survive long term. I took out the ultralight shelter and some of my extra heavier clothing, which I obviously don't need because it's like 80 degrees still out. Anyway, but if we had to bug out even now from here, I think we could survive long term, because Melanie has a fully loaded bug out bag, which she did not remove anything from.
And I didn't know I have that. I didn't know I have shampoo, I have toothbrush, I have toothpaste, I have anything that's girls wants and needs. So it's amazing that I didn't know. When I opened my bag, oh, I have this.
When did you put that in?
That's
was that
the first time we did.
Okay,
and
the first time.
This afternoon I was opening, oh, I have this one.
Yeah, I'm learning that females need other comforts as well, and men just go out in the dirt and we're fine. And females want their creams and shampoos and girly things, and I just stick my head in the water and I'm clean. I'm good to go. But yeah, it's a learning experience out here with Melanie. It looks like our food is ready. So it's good to learn what women need and how to care for them out in the field. So, well, thank you. How to survive, yeah.
Mother and many horses also, we talk about survival. And she said it's a lot of things that you have to survive, even if it's just in the grow grass, like it's a wild fruits, wild vegetables, you know what you can eat. And that's really amazing that even you don't have a food and you just wanted to survive, you know what you're gonna do and what's the food you really what's the food you can get, because you know what is it.
Yeah, I study a lot of wild edibles, which we haven't had a chance to talk about very much. Now in our yard we've talked about a lot of wild...
Yeah, it's a lot, right?
Yeah. At home we've talked about a lot of wild foods that are in the yard and medicinal. The plantain Melanie uses now. When you get a bug bite, you use plantain leaf to take the venom out. And if you get a skin problem, you use plantain leaf. You chew it up, your saliva activates an enzyme in the plantain leaf, causing it to be a medicine, which is like the most perfect thing in the world. You just pick it up, chew it, spit it in your hand and put it on the wound, cover it, and you're good to go. So Melanie, I think we're going to enjoy our main course here, and then we're going to have some s'mores. All right, well thank you Melanie for sharing your thoughts out here, and we'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
We're steak together.